Peace and positive vibes. I was on Instagram, just scrolling down on Instagram, and I came across a video by female rapper Doja Cat. And in the video, she just was basically going on a rant about vegans. Now, mind you, she didn't really insult anyone. No, she didn't really insult anyone, but she said some stuff that I would like to shed some light to. And she also said some stuff that was accurate. And I like to touch on all that in this video. So let me just play the video right now.
I hate vegans. I just don't give a that you're vegan. Stop shoving it down my throat. I don't care. Great what you're doing. Thank you for helping the cows and the stuff and the ants and the fruit flies and that's great. Do that. And I'm really happy for you. Keep doing it because I like animals. But I also eat them. So I'm kind of conflicted.
Now, let's get into the commentary now. The first part, she said that she don't give a fuck that you're a vegan, right? Just stop shoving it down her throat. And I like to ask the question, how is it that vegans are shoving their diet down your throat? Now, let's be fair here. See, we got to be fair. Because from I was a child, growing up, I could always remember, and I'm sure you could remember too, commercials, Wendy's, McDonald's, Denny's, whatever restaurant you could think of. And they always showing you some new chicken burger, some new chicken wings, something to do with meat. Veganism was never shoved down your throat. Eating meat was always shoved down your throat. And this is how you get programmed. They program you into these diets from a kid. It's all over the television. It's all over on billboards. Try this new hamburger. Try this new chicken burger. I mean, let's look at what was going on with Popeyes like a few years ago in 2019. When folks was actually killing folks for the chicken burger. So how can we really be fair in saying that don't shove it down your throat when being a carnivore is shoved down your throat? That is shoved down your throat every day. And when we look at it from a health aspect, vegans, see, this is the thing. People think this is something like, okay, it's just some, how should I put it, some new fashion or style. People turn vegans for two things. Of course, the first, well, let me talk about myself. I not only turned vegan, not just for the health aspects, but also for animals. Because at the end of the day, I honestly do not think that animals was created just to be eaten. Okay? And even if we go with that aspect, then you gotta be honest that God itself, the creator, is very cruel. If you just created animals to go on somebody's table, someone's plate, like, come on. And not only just that, think about it. Let's go even deeper. Animals have nervous systems, meaning that those animals, they actually could feel pain. These are sentient beings, okay? Beings with intelligence. They feel, okay? Now, you will have some ignorant person be like, oh, well, hey, plants feel too. That's bullshit. Plants does not have a nervous system, okay? They do not have a nervous system. Now, yes, there are some studies that plants actually can connect to energy. But I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we live in a realm full of energy. You eat. Food is ritual first and foremost. Anything you eat is a ritual, okay? You eating whatever to take on its nutrients, okay? It's energy, it's aura, basically. So when you eat that piece of meat that was tortured, okay, that didn't want to die to go on your plate, okay, you are now going to take on that same energetic force, okay? That animal that did not want to die. That's why if you go to the slaughterhouse, all you will hear is screaming, from animals because they don't want to die. You think they want to die to go on your plate? That within itself is torture. So when I came to that realization, and I could always remember it was back in 2008. I was a carnivore around that time. I used to eat meat around that time. And I came across a video on YouTube, and it was the slaughterhouse. And I saw they kill those pigs and cows and chickens, and I was like, wow, you mean to tell me that this is what I'm supporting? I'm supporting the torture of these animals just so I could eat it? And I could always remember telling a good friend of mine, one day I'm going to become a vegan. And she didn't ever believe me. You know you is. And one day I just gave it up. Especially after I went into the science behind veganism and understanding the health aspects. Okay? Vegans are less likely to get diabetes. Okay? Vegans are less likely to get cancer. Okay? Vegans are less likely to get the flu. Okay? And there's even an article that came out during the pandemic where scientists did studies and proved that vegans are less likely to get severe symptoms from corona. Okay? These are facts. You can research it yourself. Okay? When you do the science, the facts, the studies, and even common sense, let's use common sense here. Okay? When a person is ill, when you are ill, think about it. Do you ever go to the blender and say, hey, let me make a meat smoothie because I feel like a flu coming on? No. You say, you know what, let me get some bush, let me get some greens, let me get some herbs. Why? Because herbs are for the healing of the nations. All right? I done did a whole video on this channel about B12 and heme iron and non-heme iron foods. All right? Non-heme iron foods are plants. Okay? Heme iron foods are what? Meat. Heme iron foods are foods that are easily, the iron itself from the food is easily absorbed by the body. Okay? And this isn't a good thing. This means that the body is going to over absorb too much iron. And when the body over absorb this, because see, the body doesn't know that it has enough of this heme iron, and this comes from meat. This leads to inflammation in the body. Okay? That inflammation is going to lead to things like cancer, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, arthritis, type 2 diabetes, and all these other stuff in the body. All this from meat. Okay? Meat is scientifically considered a carcinogen. A carcinogen means what? Cancerous. Okay? So it's science to back this up. So we ain't just dancing around here enjoying it and making this like a fashion with veganism. No. It's a lifestyle. It's health. Okay? No pandemic was ever started by tofu. Okay? Mad cow's disease. Think about that. Think about that. You had the chicken flu. Sorry, the bird flu. All right? What else we had? We just had corona, and they were saying that it came from snake eating snakes and bats, right? Wasn't it? So think about all these stuff. No pandemic was ever started by vegans. Okay? And I'm not here to point no finger at anybody. I'm not here to make anybody feel bad, because at the end of the day, you have a choice. Okay? And nobody could kill you for your choice. If your choice is to be a carnivore, then hey, I can't hate you for that. And anyone who know me, my circle, my friend circle, everybody in my circle is a carnivore. I'm the only vegan. And I don't push veganism down none of their throats. And you all know that. If you're watching this video, you all know that. Now, if you ask me the science, I give you the science. In my family, I only have one auntie who is a vegan. Okay? So I'm around all type carnivores. Okay? So how is it? Now, if you have somebody just trying to push their lifestyle on you and making you feel bad about your lifestyle, then I can understand why you may feel upset. All right, but we also got to be honest here. Okay, all over television is carnivore commercials. Okay, buy this new chicken sandwich. Okay, try these new wings. All right, so come on, we got to be honest here. Okay, let's be honest here. And like I said, at the end of the day, you have a choice. Nobody could hurt you for your choice. Okay, if that's what you want to do, then it's fine. Now the problem is, we got to understand that, especially in the black community, food, when you go into the food stores, that's basically a lab. That's the laboratory. All those GMOs and stuff, and animal proteins, cow milk, all these stuff was put there for one reason: to make you ill. It isn't going to happen overnight, but after a long period of time, you're going to find out that you have all these other illness and diseases within the body. Okay, you are what you eat. That's a true saying. That is so true. Whatever you put within this mouth and let your body absorb, that becomes a part of you. Your food could be your best source of medicine or your slowest form of poison. Let that sink in. Food is health. And not only that, food is a ritual. Okay? Now, what rituals are you conjuring? Are you trying to conjure up some bad energy by eating some tortured animal? Then you wondering why you only conjuring up negativity within your life? That's all I'm saying. But do you? I only could give you the truth. Hence why this channel is called Know Thyself Work. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm just here to give you the truth. Alright? And when we do the facts, when we look at the facts and the truth, plant-based veganism as being factually proven that when you resort to a plant-based diet, the body is much more healthy. Okay? At the end of the day, I know folks would be like, oh, well, hey, well, my granddaddy or my grandmother, they live up to 90 years old and they was carnivores. Okay, but let's look at the quality of life. Because at the end of the day, I choose quality over quantity. Okay, if I live to be 70 or 80, I want to be able to still walk up and down on my free will, still run and jog if I need to, still be able to rise, you know what I mean, if need be. That's what I want. Because I choose quality over quantity. Okay? Now, if you choose something else, then hey, that's good for you. But at the end of the day, health is wealth. Alright? Health is wealth. All these pandemics were started because the elites who run this world, they understand that the majority do not care about their health. Okay? The masses does not care about their health. They aren't going to study this stuff. So because you lack certain nutrients, certain minerals, certain vitamins, this is how they get you with these pandemics. Because they exploit what you lacking. Okay? And when we eat these poor diets, the body's gonna get ill. Okay? But peace and positive vibes. And know thyself worth. Healthy, man. Healthy living.